Take that! Am I supposed to be impressed? What's the matter? Get die, cur! Ha! Dare oppose the might of the Imperial Legion? What's the matter? Get it? Take that! Yeah!
Y'all are idiots. Hello, my legion of little goblins. I hope you enjoyed that really stupid intro. So now I have a silver bow. I'm gonna eventually sell off the rusty iron one and the iron longsword. Hopefully get a steel longsword by the end of this episode. And got a bunch of steel arrows. So I ended up chasing down the surviving legionnaire and ended up getting his bow too. Because he, for some reason, ran afoul of a Bruma city guard. I don't know what the deal with that was, but hey, I got some bows. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this lady here.
Hello there! Are you here to join the Mages Guild?
What the fuck is with the shadows here?
The Guild is always accepting new members. You seem capable enough. Are you sure you want to join?
Yes?
Very good. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild. What a wonderful opportunity for you.
Thanks.
Now, please keep in mind that you'll need recommendations from every local guild hall in Cyrodiil before you may enter the Arcane University. I dare say my opinion might carry more weight than others if you take my meaning. Still, all are necessary to proceed. Good luck to you.
Alright. I want a recommendation then.
A recommendation? From me?
Duh.
Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favour, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation. If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
Alright, tell me about it.
He's disappeared. I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
All right.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
She's actually kind of useless. Alright, so we need to find Volinaro because...
Hi there.
Bah! Oh. Once. Oh. To...
Well met.
Hi, I need to find Jaskar.
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
He's dropping bones on the floor.
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
What's the prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
The puppy be running back and forth.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
In the meantime, I'm gonna take all of these. Some of these. Ooh. Guess I'll take these. I regret doing this in the middle of the day. Oh, right, I should probably get that little prank done. Kind of a weak prank, to be fair.
Greetings.
Yes?
They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
Apparently no one... or has any idea.
Yes? And these?
The servants of Dibella.
Ooh, gold.
Without question.
That was a very
About
dramatic
Raiden
no.
Lillian? A vampire hunter named Rainal Draelus made his way into town, snuck into his house and killed him.
Be seeing you. Have you pulled?
I have, actually.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right, then. I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Good thing. Hey, what's
My
this?
name is Selena Orania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
Good for you. I don't care. What's this about this Rainal Draelus?
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Rainal slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Interesting.
Goodbye. Any luck finding Jaskar?
No, I just wanted to know about some more about Bruma.
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere. Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more structured, but everyone seems tense. Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Alright, let's take on this little... There is a daddy long legs in my space and I do not like it.
Have mercy. Hello. What's going on with you? I saw some mud.
Alright, so while we're waiting for it to become night, let's do a Brotherhood Betrayed. I'm gonna be solving all of Bruma's problems.
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Rainal Draelus, will be allowed access.
What?
The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details.
And
I'd tell you
that
more,
you're an
but
asshole?
frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I... All right.
Stop with the tutorials!
Well, that will get you some. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelis, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain.
You better.
In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks.
Did you check to make sure they weren't
The
drained of
bodies
blood?
were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night.
What if he has
I'm
a
afraid
job,
there's
night
not
job?
much more to tell you. So, you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer.
You're an idiot.
I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living.
Pretty sure it takes longer than that to... You know, considering that Cyrodiilic vampire bloodlines are very good at charming people and looking normal.
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
You're a dumbass.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you...
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Calm down. I want to help you.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
Tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelis. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad for Braden, but what vampire would be stupid enough to have a body in their house?
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous.
Amen to that.
And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire?
Guards work at night,
It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
All right.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Oh, trust me, I agree.
I know I sound desperate, but I know
Excuse me.
I'm right.
All right, let's check this body. And for a beggar, this guy's ripped. Leave for virtue, alluring gaze. Dagger, shears, scythe.
Excuse me.
Hello.
We shall see her. Check that in.
What can I do for you today?
What the fuck is with these shadows?
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder.
You're very smart.
I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people I don't know. All right. What a thoughtful gift. I usually don't give out... I'm listening. See, was that... Every little bit helps. Every little... See, was that hard? A little food and drink will... Raynil is staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
I've entered Raynil's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. And look, there's something suspicious. I've discovered a small journal in Raynil's room at the end. Please use blah 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 blah. Da di da di da. Da di da di da. Da di da di da.
What can I do for you today?
Do you know of anybody named Geliborn?
Geliborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Geliborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
Thank you, my good sir.
Hello.
Oh, you're back. So, any new revelations in your, investigation?
Yes, you're an idiot, that's what.
How do you know about that? Oh, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Geliborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
Yeah, okay.
What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire? Then, now.
Bitch, what? Oh, you
Keep
gotta
up
be
there.
kidding me. I'm...
Good.
Son of a bitch. Forgot the date. I thought I took the stupid book. How could I be so stupid as to have forgotten the book? take. And faceplant into the fucking wall because I'm an idiot. Not as big an idiot as Carius and the City Watch, apparently, but...
Hello.
So... I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Do you have any more questions? Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once. He was part of the brotherhood he had created with Raynal.
Dun dun dun!
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Honey, you are right.
Good day.
Ah!
I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
Well, okay, what's this?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
Alrighty.
Safe journey, my lady.
We'll get to this today.
Yes? Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Gelliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Yeah, probably. Alright, and I will meet y'all at Boreal Stone Cave. Be right back. Alright, we have found Boreal Stone Cave. Come on in. That's what I just said.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olaf's Tap and Tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
Carius is an idiot! He would not have thought to check your room at the inn. I'm, on the other hand, very smart and... well, so you won't surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose.
Well, that proves he's not
I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
I mean, after 25 years, you'd probably get your freedom, but this is your last chance.
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
Ooh! Be a longsword. Rusted felts. Grab the keys. Take the money. Watch out for a better weapon. Who didn't even have a fucking chance. What else is in here? Nothing else. I actually kind of like that it's a small dungeon. Because I don't have to look for much else. Alright. Let's fast travel back to Bruma.
How are you?
Ow.
What news do you bring?
Well, Raynal Draelus is dead.
I knew I'd recognise Raynal. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynal, that time is lost.
Well, here's the amulet.
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
Did the word die with him?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Here you go.
Thank you. I will now speak the word. Brother. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Well, thank you. Heard any good rumors?
I've heard that Jantus Brolus is skilled with both magic and steel.
Nice.
Justice has been done.
Good afternoon.
Now just gotta wrap things up with Captain Dumbass.
Always a pleasure. Speak, citizen. Although we can't go back and undo what's been done, I feel justice has been served and Braden's soul may rest with ease.
Yep.
In your absence, I dispatched a runner to Skingrad to let them know they needed to clear Gelliborn's name for the record books. Like Braden, I think he deserves to have his name clear of wrongdoing.
Good.
You did what had to be done. There should be no regrets or doubts in your mind about it. Raynal was an evil Dunmer, and he deserved that fate. There's been some terrible trouble. Have you ever considered a job in law enforcement?
I'm Hunmund. I'm a prospector. Alga's my woman, Nord style. None of that chapel wedding nonsense. Plenty of mineral deposits in the Jarrow Mountains. I'm out for weeks at a time by myself, but I don't mind it. I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Our taxpayers' Drake's at work. Farewell.
We're looking for recruits. I think we're in for some hard times. Take care.
Actually, she pays for that stuff with her inheritance, which, well, maybe it does come from taxpayers.
I'm Olga. I'm a bard and a speechcraft trainer. Hunmund is my live-in partner. No offense, but I don't want to hear about any Mara Mother Mild and Chapel family business. Hunmund and I live together in the old Nord way. Good enough for my fa and ma, and good enough for me.
I'm not judging.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. Bruma's a funny place. Half Cyrodiil and half Skyrim. I'm Old Nord all the way. I keep the old songs and stories alive.
Good.
Farewell.
I'm actually trying to get a hold of this one quest. Damn it. I don't know if I can just get the quest for Arnora.
How do you do?
I'm Regner. You want anything? Talk to Edla. She's in charge. Olga sure can tell a good story. I'm not normally a big fan of bards' tales, but she's got some good ones. I hate it here. Came here with Edla. All these snooty southerners. And damn guards won't let anyone have any fun.
That sucks.
You too.
You know, maybe I can just go into Anora's house and get the damn quest.
Can't you see that I'm upset?
Well, I couldn't tell, but okay.
I can't help myself. I'm just a sucker for well-heeled men. That Ola, for example, at the Tap and Tack. He's dreamy. And successful, too. I can't believe it. Good riddance.
Ugh. I do need to find the fucking rumor.
What?
What? I'm very sorry for that.
What? Go ahead, please.
Any rumors?
I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece. Nords who drink either get friendly or mean. I'm here to deal with the mean ones. Bye.
I'll give you guys a hint of what kind of a drunk I am. Just a hint. I start laughing at everything.
I'm so... Thank you, kind lady.
I laugh at stupid crap.
Sirach is a good healer. He's a red guard, but you'd think he was a Nord the way he acts. Blessings of Stendar upon ye.
God damn, I just want to get this goddamn quest.
One more coin. Thank you. Anvil is all in an up. Blessings of Come
Come on, I got 32 fame already. Let's look at this quest.
Well met.
I'm Surotan.
Cool story, bro.
I overheard a guard. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Well, use some of these. So I'll take 9. And I gotta sell off a bunch of garbo.
That's more. And that seems a fair price. That's a good deal. Bye.
I'm Jantus Brolus. I'm the illusion trainer. I understand the fight is... Easterus and I used to be adventurers, but we've retired here. Bruma is far from civilization, but we're ready for a little peace and quiet.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, please. Anyone looking for... Take care.
Okay, it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get the quest in this episode. So, and I wanted to keep this one a little shorter because, you know, the first video was very long. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll want to see more, hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. My words are all over the place. I'm Gamer Dragon. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!